What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Elf Gaming. In the last episode, we defeated the third gym leader, the electric type master, Lieutenant Surge. Now today we are going to be taking an absolute hike and a half all the way back up to Cerulean City, because it's what you've got to do in order to make it to the next route in the game. We're going to be heading to Route 11 here. Still not really understanding the route mechanics behind the naming. Just doesn't really feel... Actually, I totally even messed that part up. It's actually Route 9, not even Route 11. So I guess I'm just confusing myself here as well. But Route 9 is to the east of Cerulean City. To the north of Cerulean City is Route 24 and Route 25. And to the south is Route 5 and Route 6. So make that make sense, guys, because I'm not really following it. But anyways, we're going to head back up here to Route 9, and I believe there are actually a couple Pokemon that we can catch here. Not immediately in this first little patch of grass that we're going to find, but it might be technically considered like Route 10 or like Route 11 or 12 or something like that. But the grass right here that we're going to see still just has the Rattata, the Spearow, the Ekans in it, so nothing exciting there. But another patch of grass has a Voltorb in it, so we're going to see if we can maybe capture him if possible. But yeah, let's go ahead and put... Who do we want to put up here first? I feel like Blaze King hasn't had an appearance in quite a while, so let's go ahead and give him some action here. So he's going to face, I believe this is Alas, and she wants to battle, so let's see who she sends out first on her team. I guess it's not Alas, it's actually a junior trainer here. And she's got an Oddish, so I think that Blaze King was a perfect Pokemon to send out here. So we're going to hit this thing with an Ember. And oh my god, we still can't get a one-hit KO on an Oddish, guys. That's a little embarrassing. We're kind of desperately needing this evolution into Charizard because, I can't be having my Blaze King not able to one-hit KO with a super effective attack on one of the worst Pokemon in the game. Anyways, we've got a Bellsprout here next, and Bellsprout, hopefully this one won't hit us with a Wrap Sleep Powder combo. Just take it out. There we go. I don't know if the critical hit was needed there. It probably was, since it didn't knock out the Oddish on the last turn. But either way, I'm glad we didn't have to deal with some craziness from that Bellsprout. I remember the last time we faced a Bellsprout, we just got absolutely pounded. Or no, it wasn't the Bellsprout, it was the water type Poliwag. That's the one that absolutely boned us. But similarly, the the Drowsy that we faced, who knew the Hypnosis, just boned us as well. But fortunately, we're not going to let that happen this time. We did have to take a little poison there, deal with a poison powder. I probably don't even have any antidotes, so I guess I'll check that real quick. I might have to head back and heal him up real fast. Yeah, evidently I don't have any of those. So let's take a quick hospital trip here and heal up our Blaze King, and then we will return to Route 9. Now, it's pretty annoying that they have the mechanic that's kind of broken, that doesn't allow you to cut the trees just by pressing on it. You've got to take an extra 4 steps, go into your bag, click on your Pokemon, then select cut, and then finally the tree cuts. So glad they improved that moving forward, because it's a monstrous waste of time. But here we go. Nurse Joy healed up our Pokemon there and made them fighting fit. So let's head back on over to the route. Now, if I remember correctly, we've actually finally got some bug-type trainers who have some solid Pokemon on their team now. I believe we're going to face a guy who's got a team of Beedrills, so that's pretty exciting. We have not yet seen a Beedrill other than the one that I have on my team, but I don't even think he made an appearance on camera, because I think I did that off screen. But yeah, I think that that trainer will probably be in the next 3 trainers, possibly. Let's go ahead, head back over here, and head into our bag. Use cut with our Farfetch'd, and it said he hacked away at the tree to destroy it. There we go. Ooh, let's actually hop down here and collect this item. I think it's a TM. Let's see if I remember that right. It is in fact a TM. I'm not sure what TM30 is. Click on it here. and it contains teleport. Absolutely useless move for us. We will never be using that. I'm gonna swap on over here. Let's see, who do we want to put out first? I feel like this hiker maybe has a Machop, so I'm gonna just roll with Ducks here, our Farfetch'd. Hopefully he does, because otherwise if it's a Geodude or an Onix or something, we're gonna have to swap on over to probably sign in. So let's see what he's got here. And he does in fact have a Machop, so I'm glad that I remembered that. And of course, I'm just a bozo and I forgot to swap on over to Farfetch'd. I left Blaze King up first here. So we're gonna have to take a Karate Chop, a critical hit Karate Chop, which makes it even worse. Definitely wasting our time. I probably should have picked up like an antidote or like a couple potions while we were gone, so that didn't have to deal with a poison powder or something like that again, but oh well. Let's go ahead and send in Sign In this time, because he's definitely our best option right now against these rock types when we can't do anything else. We kind of need to use our only super effective attack, because we still don't have a water type, guys. We still don't have any grass type moves. So even though Sinan's a grass type, doesn't have any grass type moves yet. It's a little bit unfortunate. We're gonna end up teaching him Solar Beam eventually. That's not gonna come until much later in the game. Now I believe this is the bug catcher right here who has 2 Beedrill on his team. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap on over to Ducks this time. I'm gonna make sure I actually do it. And let's go ahead and we can fight him. Maybe it's not this guy. It could be the next one as well. I'm trying to remember. I know one of them is like a Growlithe or like a Vulpix. Alright, so it's definitely not going to be this guy. Alright, yeah, so there we go. This guy's the one who has the Growlithe, and then the next one is a Bug Catcher who does not have a Growlithe. But let's go ahead and hit this thing with a Body Slam. And, oh man, Farfetch'd was just so close there to taking it out in one shot. I mean, tell me how Farfetch'd is only 4 levels above that Growlithe, and it uses Body Slam, and it nearly takes that. Like, it does the exact same amount of damage as Charmeleon's super effective Ember attack did on Oddish, which was also 3 levels lower, by the way. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. There was like a 4-level gap here between Farfetch'd and the Growlithe, and I think an 11-level gap between Charmeleon and the Oddish. So not following that logic at all. But that just kind of shows that our Farfetch'd is actually quite dominant, really solid in this game. People definitely don't give him enough credit, but I'm telling you guys, Body Slam is the way to go, because Farfetch'd even gets the same type attack bonus from Body Slam, since Farfetch'd is also considered a normal type. Let's go ahead and hit this Beedrill here. This is the one I was talking about forever. We're going to hit it with a Peck, and it does not take it out, unfortunately, but Peck is significantly weaker than Body Slam, so I guess I wouldn't really expect it to. And plus, we're going to end up getting Fly on this Farfetch'd eventually anyways, and we'll have a monstrous boost in power. And there we go, we're up to level 26. That's pretty exciting stuff. And he's got another Beedrill here. But yeah, this Beedrill looks pretty sweet, honestly. I like, he's got like the twin needles. Makes him look very deadly, very dangerous. Wouldn't want to get stung by one of those things. I know in like the 5th episode of the anime or something like that, Ash and his, I guess Ash and Misty and maybe Brock, I'm not sure if he joined them yet, but they're getting chased down in the Viridian Forest by like a horde of Beedrill. But it's pretty funny watching that episode. I've recently been rewatching the anime and I've really been enjoying it. It's cool to be able to kind of relive the childhood memories of that show. I mean, the show was around for years, and I think they're honestly probably still making content, because I know they've got like 25 seasons worth. It's possible that the show ended, but I feel like they're probably liable to continue making new ones as new Pokemon games release. But yeah, I'm just gonna grind my way through all of the episodes again and make sure that you know, they live up to the standards that I had for the show when I was just growing up here. Anyways, we've got another hiker to face. We'll see. Hopefully this one also sends out a Machop. I'm not feeling as confident about it though. Dang, it's a Geodude this time, so I guess we're going to need to hit the swap ski on our Ducks. Maybe send on over... Let's go with... I guess we'll have to go with Sign In. I was going to say we can go with Amblio and use Bite, thinking that it's a Dark type, but I forgot that Bite is still normal in this game, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with a self-destruct there from that Geodude. Took an enormous amount of damage there. Fortunately, didn't knock us out, and we got some good experience for it. And now the hiker has an Onix, so you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and dig and take care of business with the Onix. But yeah, guys, that should do it for the hiker. And let's go ahead and see. I think there's a hidden item over here. Maybe not hidden, just I think there's some sort of item over here. I'm gonna check the ground, see, is there an item somewhere? Doesn't seem like one is popping up. I really thought there was one over here. I don't know, there might be an item over there, guys, so if you're playing along with me, go ahead and check that out. Can't remember exactly. But let's head back up this way now and see if we can go ahead and fight this guy. Let's see, let's keep our Farfetch'd out there first. He could use some extra experience here. And this guy says, go, my super bug Pokemon. So I'm glad we left Farfetch'd out here. Hopefully it's not a Butterfree. I don't think it's a Butterfree. Let's see who he's got. A Caterpie. There we go. Level 20 Caterpie. You know, you could have had as strong of a team as that one bug catcher back on Route 6 who put us to sleep and maybe poisoned us or something like that, but instead you decided to have a level 20 Caterpie and probably a level 20 Weedle. See, look at that, there you go. I mean, this guy is just an absolute bozo. I don't know what he's doing, raising up his Caterpie and Weedle. Maybe he's trying to like do his own little like challenge within the game, like, can I beat Pokemon Red with just a Weedle, a Caterpie, and a Venonat? See if he just is doing that little challenge. I don't know, but that's the first Venonat sighting of this game, and that looks spooky. I mean, it looks just like a black orb of darkness, like super scary, very spooky, a little bit frightening. Gonna give me some bad dreams here. But let's go ahead and head over this way now. I think we've got a trainer up here. Now, I feel like there's something special about this patch of grass, and feel free to drop a fun fact down in the comments, because I know that Stanley Vampire and Brandon Langley are filled with the fun facts, so you probably know this better than I do. Is there anything special about that patch of grass right there? I feel like there's something like you can catch like a Tangela in there. Maybe. I can't remember exactly, but if you guys know that better than I do, go ahead and let me know so we can figure this out moving forward. But yeah, let's go with another body slam here to take out this level 19 Diglett. I think this is the first time we've seen a trainer have a Diglett. It's kind of interesting. I feel like you don't really see that very often. He might be the only trainer in the game who has a Diglett, honestly, because I feel like everyone, like all the hikers will always have like Geodude, Machop, or Onix. Never like a Diglett. So, I know that Giovanni has like a Dugtrio in the gym fight at the end of the game, but no Diglett. So, that might honestly truly be the only guy who has a Diglett in this game, which is pretty wacky. I'm excited that we just got to experience it from this junior trainer though, and he couldn't measure up to us. So I'm not going to go mess around in that grass right now. And I think we already faced this guy. Yeah, we did. That was the Bozo bug catcher. Alright, so this is another hiker here. Let's see, who do we want to put up first this time? We can switch out Farfetch'd here since he's up to level 28. I guess we should just go back to Sign-In. And I guess Amblio hasn't been getting a whole lot of love in this episode so far, but he just doesn't match up well against a lot of the trainers. Like, he doesn't have anything super effective for the bug catchers, and he doesn't have you know, anything that can even like really do any damage at all to the rock types like the hikers. So he's not the best matchup for this route, but I think we'll see if we can get him in against the next maybe like junior trainer or someone that might just have like some normal types or some flying types or something that's a little bit less dangerous for him. But we were able to take that one out pretty easily, and we've got another Machop to face here. I could have swapped on over to Farfetch, but figured I would just leave Sign-In in instead. Dig is going to take it out, no problem. And yeah, here we go. Last Pokemon here. We've got a Geodude, probably level 20. And yeah, we're just going to dig away here and take this thing out as well. So just like that, we defeated the hiker. Big Alf defeated hiker. And he says, what's that? He's spooked. Guys, I'm telling you, all of the trainers in this game are just so surprised when we beat them. They're just astonished, just like the guy in the last game. In the gym, he was like astonished that we managed to beat him. Speaking of that, one of the trainers that we faced in the last game said like a little line of dialogue that said Lieutenant Surge was his co in the army, and it does not stand for colonel. I saw someone put in the comments that actually stands for commanding officer. So thanks for letting me know about that. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know anything about army rankings. So thank you for letting me know. And yeah, as always, feel free to continue sharing those tidbits of information, the fun facts, because it will definitely improve my gameplay as we progress throughout the game here. And we were able to take out that junior trainer no problem. There might be an item in one of these little patches or whatever you want to call it. I just don't really feel like checking. I think there's actually a rare candy up there. I'm honestly tempted to go up there and check. Let's break out the item finder for the first time in the game here. Let's see if it tells us there's an item up there. No, it does not. I swear there's like a rare candy up there. Anyways, we will leave that for later on. Now we can't get over, so like we can head up this way. You can see there's just a bunch of water we can't do anything with yet because we don't have surf. But once you get surf, you can in fact head on over, take a giga-long swim all the way down to the power plant, and you can catch some Pokemon there. And that's also the home of the Zapdos. Now, I don't know why I went in there. I want to defeat this other trainer here first before we heal up. But yeah, this girl says that she went to a gym a few times, but she lost to each one of them. So I don't know who she's got. Maybe like a Pidgey or a Spearow, a Pikachu. Well, you should have been able to beat Misty if you got a Pikachu on your team, but I understand that you probably struggled immensely with Brock. I mean, yeah, if this Pikachu has Thunder Shock here, which it clearly does, I would think that this chick must have had or should have had a little bit of an easier time taking down Misty, but evidently she still struggled. And here we go, Ambleo's trying to learn Glare. So I believe Glare just paralyzes your opponent. Might teach it. Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll be a little bit better than Leer. Probably won't use it all that much. I mean, also I don't really use Leer that much either, but I feel like the paralysis might be a little bit better than just lowering the defense in this case. And she's also got a Clefairy here. Now, also a little reference to the anime, but Clefairy was said to be like one of the rarest Pokemon in the game. And like, I know that it's only got like a 1% encounter rate on the first floor of Mount Moon, but like later on, you know, it's like a 6% encounter rate on a different floor. And so just in the anime episodes, Ash's Pokedex was talking to him and saying like hardly any humans have ever seen Clefairy, and that they're just like super rare. But you know, here we go. I guess we're one of those exclusive 1%ers here who have seen Clefairy, and we've even captured it and owned it. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Now, I can't remember, is there a Professor Oak's aid in here? I know there is in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and if you've got like 20 Pokemon on your team, you will get an Everstone, which is just a worthless item. Yeah, I would never like use an Everstone, just press B. But anyways, it doesn't seem like he is in here, which means that we've got nothing left to do on this route. We can basically head on into the Rock Tunnel. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We're just going to be venturing on through the Rock Tunnel in the next episode. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.